Welcome, everyone. You're joining Deep Target's Customer Success webinar. Today's July 24th, and we're really excited to be here. I'm David Kingsbury. I'm running our digital experience and customer success, and I have Helen Triplett with me. Helen, how are you today?
I'm doing well.
Helen runs our implementation support and training, which, by the way, training is always free. So we've got a packed set of information today. So we're really excited that you guys are here to participate in this summer presentation. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about deep targeting the news a little bit, financial industry spotlight. You may or may not know that there's a new release coming out very shortly with a couple of really cool things, and campaign recommendations is one of them. And we've got two really quick case studies, fairly quick. They're awesome. So we're excited to be with you guys. These are recent new customers. And since our last meeting, we just added Great Erie Federal Credit Union. And in the next month or so, we're going to be adding several more. So big family of customers, over 200 of you out there. Really happy to have you guys on board with us. And it's a great community. Right, Helen?
That is true. We love our customers.
That's perfect. Well, I don't know if anybody got the notifications, but we had a panel webinar yesterday, which was absolutely awesome. We actually called it the Profit Pipeline. It's all about digital experience and using data to get things done, and really powerful stuff. So I want to thank Incredible Bank, Phil Sukow, Rio Grande Credit Union, David Miles, and United One, Mike Farley, for joining us yesterday. A lot of great insights. In fact, I'm going to share a couple of those with you right now, which were uh, using data as the key to their best success. They each answered a series of questions about what was going on. All of them said lead follow-up was a top priority for them. So taking the clicks out of Deep Target, which you could do in a semi-automated way, as well as a fully automated way, and automating the whole process. So especially Incredible Bank is in the process of doing that, linking their CRM directly into Deep Target. So it's really impressive. So uh, you'll see the link below. This is where this uh, webinar session is stored when you get your copy of this coming out. Might even be on our website somewhere. But really great webinar we had yesterday. Also, just as a reminder, we want a big shout out to Extra Credit Union, who won the Techie Awards from Finnipotamus last month. Wanted to throw that in here again, and they won it in the category of revenue growth. So that's huge, right? So top revenue growing credit union, Deep Target customer, and we're so pleased that we could help them do that. And great group over at Extra Credit Union. If you need to reach out to them to find out what they're doing, we can connect you with them. Okay. Now let's talk about financial industry spotlight. And this is always important to you guys to make sure that you see what's going on in the industry. First of all, this I've shown now a couple of months each time. It's a great presentation or article in Financial Brand that talks about life events by generation, and therefore what you would find valuable, perhaps, or they would find valuable in products and services from you guys, and therefore you should be promoting to them. A real simple one perhaps is um, buying a home you should be showing mortgages or HELOCs to millennials and Gen Zs, because that's of top interest for them. And so you can utilize that by a very specific audience and a set of content related to that. So that's awesome. So think about that. And then just today, the 24th of July, this year is really zooming by, right, Helen?
That's
Uh,
true.
um, uh, it says if you work in the financial services marketing, you probably know a lot about generational targeting. Millennials killed branches, maybe. Gen Z hates credit. Boomers are loyal. Gen X doesn't get talked about enough, so forth. Um, but the primary driver of financial behavior isn't the year someone was born, it's the financial challenges they face at a given moment in life. So, really great articles that help you think about segmentation strategies, how you would build an audience to go out and get their attention, provide them with support, provide them with products. So, really key for you guys. Great stuff. And you'll have the link in that. All right. So, new capability in August, which is just next month. It's drip campaigns. You may have heard a little bit about it. We're just going to review it one more time. We met with several customers this week about it, and they were blown away by the capability. So we don't believe anybody else has this capability as a part of an automated process. And what it's going to do is you're going to be able to show an ad. And this is, for instance, retirement type planning, perhaps products, IRAs, money markets, so forth. And it's directed to Anne. And then as Anne engages with it, so let's say she clicks on it, then it's going to flip out this ad and go to a more engaging ad. And here's this ad. So we're going to now say, hello, Anne. The time is now. Let's secure your retirement and take care of your children too. So that's really engaging. Don't wait, act now. So call to action is a little more urgent. Notice that you can show that second ad based on a click. You can show it based on time. You could say, I'm launching this campaign, but after the first impression, perhaps, that we're going to let time pass, maybe a number of days or a calendar date, and we're going to display this ad then or on that number of impressions. So we're going to set a threshold of let's go ahead and get them a number of maybe 25 impressions. And then at that point, if they have not clicked, let's show them this ad. So really great capability. I'm going to throw it over to Helen for a quick thought.
Yeah, and you're not limited to just two ads there. I mean, you have a sequence of ads, and each one of them can have a different kind of click. I mean, or action or trigger, I
That's
guess, is like,
uh-huh.
you can see the first one. If they click on it, then you may want to do the next ones in time based or whatever. So yeah, we're really excited about this, and you can use this for different customer journeys. Maybe something for a new account holder.
Exactly.
Let
So we've
them.
heard several customers say, "Oh, this is perfect for onboarding." Now that it's time-based, we'll show them, welcome for the first 10 or 15 days, and then make sure, then boom, um, make sure in the next 2 weeks you set up this or you set up that, or you have the opportunity to do this or that. Come by our office, pick up your free donut. I don't know. I'm just making that up. Um, but I do like donuts. So whatever you'd like, uh, let that your imagination go. But this is a great new capability that we call drip campaigns,
Uh-huh.
drip banners.
And
Okay.
and and as we go along, as we release this, we'll have, obviously you can have training, but we'll show you what the interface looks like. So if you're familiar with our build rule screen, it'll look something like that to set up the configuration. What do you want to happen? What's the trigger and what's the action for each, through a screen. So your configuration will be done through settings.
Perfect. Good. Good. Okay. So, oh yeah, and then don't forget, as many of you already do, but don't forget, you can actually export the audience, uh, initial audience to go do follow-up. You could export those that clicked, to go do additional promotion. And don't forget about the lead report. Remember the panel session earlier? Following up on those leads are really important. And personal phone calls from your FI, credit union, or bank really makes a difference to people in today's world. The personal side of everything is lost in a lot of ways, and so a personal phone call from uh, your bank or credit union, a trusted financial advisor, is so much more powerful. So think about that. Okay. All right. So brace yourself for the really cool thing. What if Deep Target could look into your data and show you the highest value campaigns to promote right now? So you guys today really are tasked with creating your own campaigns, and you may have some sort of general, I'm going to call it scheduled rhythm, where in Q1 you promote deposit products. Q2, you go after summer consumer loans and recreational vehicles and that kind of thing. So you have a certain schedule of promotions you follow each year. But what if Deep Target could look into the data for you and tell you, hey, here's some opportunities that you should consider. Actually, you should not pass up and create a campaign to go after. We might even help with that campaign, right, Helen? Might be
That's
able
right.
to.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can do that.
that's right. So coming in late 2025, so in Q4 this year, we're going to have campaign recommendations. So what does that mean? And what will that look like? So what it will look like is we're actually going to replace a card on the dashboard, the one here that normally will list campaigns that need suggested, that's right, needing attention. And we're going to pop into it three top value campaigns for you to consider. And notice there's an add campaign button that you could, it says, hey, you got over 12,000 users who have a high propensity to, to actually take out a CD. They could even meet rules that they have a certain savings amount, that kind of thing. Auto loan, credit card, go in and begin adding that right now. And if you click in this, we're going to show you an expanded environment. And that's this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to show you under general recommendations. These are tabs. I'm going to direct look at certain campaigns that you might go after for your indirect account holders. Open a checking account, meaning they're auto loan users today, but they don't have checking. And there's over 12,000 of those. Same with credit card, or just open a checking account. And I know we know checking accounts are really great to have, more stickiness of your customers, closer to a direct customer at that time. And then other things about digital adoption and retention, maybe increase your mobile usage, adopt e-statements, even perhaps those that are at risk that you need to promote to. And then the second side here is all about data insights. So we plan to put up the number of digital users you have. This we're working on right now. This is an example, maybe the average number of products per account holder, or maybe the number of indirects that you have, something of that sort. So that's insightful. But here is the really interesting component, which is really where we're going to dive into your generations. So by age group, we're going to show you products that are deployed, that are owned or open per generation. And we're going to, what we call heat map, we're going to show you the darker areas where there's a great opportunity or a greater, and that would equate to opportunities over here on the left, perhaps. But it also opens your eyes to where are your accounts out there across your um, digital account holders, so you can see that. Okay, and I'm sorry, it's not just this is not just digital. This is all your account holders, right, Helen?
That's right.
Perfect. So if I go hit this tab here, AI driven, then it's going to open up anything that the AI data has shared. So we have a um, targeting capability called Targeted by Predictive Model, which means we run all of your data through our machine learning AI models to determine propensities. So you don't have to use those, but we still do that for you. And behind the scenes, we have that available in case you do create a campaign targeted by predictive model. But we can utilize that to suggest campaigns per deposit opportunities, loan opportunities, and commercial to show you some numbers and suggest certain ad campaigns for you. So super powerful stuff. This is going to be make it even more usable, more automated, make your jobs even easier. Right, Helen? Any comments?
That's right. And yeah, I'd like to comment here too. Right now, we're still in the design stage of this. I mean, we have an idea of, where we want to go here, but there are maybe some other insights or a way to present this information or the data that might be beneficial to you. So anybody on the call, we'd really like to get your input here about, some other types of things that's what's important to you. What we've heard back from our customers or yeah, we want to look and see what's going on. Like, let's just take more of a deep dive down into maybe checking. Let's look at that. Let me be able to export that audience that's shown there. Let's just say,
That's right. That's right. That's
And
right.
so as for usability, we want, we'd like to have some input from you.
Perfect. So let us know. Again, we're in design phase, but your insights will be really helpful. We've spoken to several of our customers over the past 2 weeks and gotten some great new insights. So your voice is really valuable to us. Okay. All right. So great. So let's take a look at some case studies. These are the most
Hey,
fun.
David, before we go on, I just want to mention that both the drip campaigns and the campaign recommendations will be in the product. That's not extra charge or anything. That will be in your base functionality.
We're not charging for this?
Nope.
What? I'm teasing. Once again, we care about our customers very much. Remember, did I tell you we have free training? We have free success reviews. Oh my goodness. Uh, so we really care about our customer success, right? Okay, great. Thank you, Helen. Okay, customer success studies, case studies, sorry. Ready? So the first one is we're going to go back to Lebanon. So Lebanon Federal Credit Union, we are revisiting because in January we did a view of what they were results from last year, and they were phenomenal. And here we go, 508 million in assets, 35,000 members. And take a look. This is their dashboard, literally as of today. See how green it is? That's a good feeling. Oh yeah, and here's the card here where campaigns needing attention. They're all up to date. So this is the one we're replacing in a bit. But look at their published campaigns by account type. So first of all, you can see all green except for one. They're not doing a commercial deposit. I'm sorry, commercial checking account. But not only are they doing one across the other 16 account types, but they're doing multiple in some cases, two, three. They're actually running 6 different mortgages, which tells me they're really using generational targeting and auto and so forth. So I don't know the exact number, but we're going to say upwards of 30 to 40 campaigns are being run right
Well,
now.
I think they're running about 55 campaigns. I went out and
50. Wow. That's phenomenal. So hats off to Lebanon and their team there. And so let's take this kind of the interesting, this is the revisiting part. Last year, from January 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2024, they had a total of 900 new account opens in the influence sales conversions chart. And you can see them over a weekly period all the way up to the end of June. So I was curious as to how they had done this year in the first 6 months. And boom,
should say, yeah.
it's doubled. So from 900 to literally, as of June 30, 1,822. So big hats off to Lebanon Federal Credit Union. If they aren't getting the growth that they needed, I'd be in shock because they're doing so well. So phenomenal work to Lebanon and the team there. What a great result. Okay, next case study actually goes to United One. So I don't know if you remember this image from earlier from a panel discussion webinar yesterday. This is Mike Farley, Chief Marketing Officer, and Ann Breeley, who is the graphic designer there, who does most of the work. I mean, Mike is the visionary and chief, Ann's the doer, getter, doner, right, Helen?
That's right.
That's right. And they have 326 million in assets and 20,000 members. And what we're going to show you is kind of interesting. This is their checking. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's their uh, it's a savers sweepstake, and it says make your best move, save for cash prizes, get started today, and so forth. And they get open a savers sweepstake savings account. And this is their website. This is displayed in their online banking side. So great, fun, friendly looking, engaging. And here's their campaign results. So click-through rate of 1.07, which is a solid click-through rate, which is really good. Checking accounts mostly are opened online. I'm sorry, in branch. So, but great set of impressions across the board. But here comes the real kicker. Impressions do matter because so far this year, from January until literally yesterday, they've opened 2,342 new savings accounts based on their great promotion for this year. So big round of applause to United One. Great work for them. And you guys could do the same. I'm certain of it. And they're promoting across all their channels. But wow, what a great first half of the year once again. Okay, any other comments, Helen?
No, I'm happy to see their success.
That's right. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're rounding out the bottom of the half hour. Don't forget about our Deep Target managed services. Our experts can run the system for you. Helen, how many of our customers utilize us for managed services?
35 folks now.
That's right. And I was speaking to one of our customers just last week, and she talked about how it's made all the difference that Deep Target running it, optimizing it, producing campaigns, measuring it, monitoring makes her job incredibly easy. So well worth it and extremely affordable. Also, don't forget about our YouTube channel where we have all sorts of information online available to you for training, or send an email to support@deeptarget.com, support@deeptarget.com to schedule training or schedule a review meeting, all of that. And please remember that all we do here at Deep Target is digital marketing. And therefore, we are really the premier digital marketing solution uh, that exists in the banking industry. And we're really proud of that. We have more capabilities than anybody else, which we get more things done and we can help you be successful with that. So don't forget also refer a friend. We've had a couple of our customers refer other credit unions to us, and we're about ready to add them to our customer base. So refer a friend. That would be awesome. Be proud. We would be super proud if you would do that. Okay. All right, Helen. Finally, our Java Joy. Who's
Today's winner will be Cornelia Froman from Eglin.
Way to go, Cornelia! Congratulations. Watch for an email from me and then one from Starbucks so that you can have a coffee on us. And we're really happy that we can do that for you and make your day a little brighter. We hope we've made everybody's day just a little bit brighter. Look at that great beach scene. You've only got a few short weeks of summer left before we go back to our school stuff. So thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you, Helen, for being my co-pilot.
You're welcome.
Awesome. You guys have a great rest of July. We'll see you in August. Have a great day now.